Happy Thursday, people. How are you doing, guys? Now remember, it's Thursday. Na kama kawa, we bring you guys entertaining news. Yes, from local to global, yeah? Now, guys, I have a very interesting panel today. I'm sure you've seen these faces before, but then again, I have to introduce them one more time. Is that okay? All right. On to my first left. Michael Moriah.
It's actually right.
Right.
No,
This is my, yo,
Okay,
man.
my hands, yeah.
So Michael Moriah is actually a sub-editor at MediaMax, right? All right. And Afulu, the one and only comedian.
General comedian.
General.
Thank you.
Okay. Julie, the lovely one and only Julie.
The only mama in the house. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Now, guys, we're going to rush it up and jump into action. Yes, now ladies and gents, our first story tonight. Yemi Alade's Swahili love song Feat Nyashinsky is here. So guys, it has been months in the making, but it is finally here. The highly anticipated collaboration between Nigerian songbird Yemi Alade and Kenya's MTV EMA nominee Nyashinsky premiered on MTV Base yesterday. The Swahili love song, dubbed Nakupenda, was subsequently premiered on YouTube, becoming one of the trending music videos in Africa. Nakupenda is off Alade's Mama Africa EP and comes 6 days after the Nigerian singer released its French version. Have a look.
This is not the first time Yemi has released a Swahili jam. In 2016, she dropped a Swahili version of her hit song Nagode that has since been viewed more than 4 million times on YouTube. Nyashinsky and Yemi first met during the filming of last year's season Cox Studio Africa, where they showcased undeniable chemistry. They also gave stellar renditions of each other's tracks, Yemi's Marry Me and Shinki's Mungu Peke. Julie Owino, reporting for Y Entertainment News.
Now guys, remember you can send in your comments, your opinions, your views, kila kitu mnafikiria, send them in to our SMS line, which is 22162. Now, like kama kawa, we have to, start the discussion already. Okay, all right. Moriah,
Yes.
what do you think about this song? I mean, Nyashinsky, Yemi Alade, do we have a chance of Nyashinsky actually winning the MTV?
Yeah, I think that when you collabo na Yemi Alade in a brand as an African musician, he's now expanding the scope of his greatness. Really, he's great here.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's yet to reach that level out there. So I think in a brand, which is good by the way, considering now we hope he's going to win. I voted like 4 times today.
Wow.
And for Nyash, I think, I'm his #1 fan.
Yeah.
He came back and he's done, how many songs? Is it 3 or 4?
4, 5.
5 songs. And now you can see how far he's getting. So to me, I think it's a good thing. And I hope it works for him. Yeah.
Afulu?
Nyashinsky endele kuimagine tu.
Ala? Aje tena?
Ako fiti cause
Surely.
kifikia Alade na imani anafikia Econ.
Okay.
Okay.
Na
You
sasa,
talked of Akon.
Yeah.
Julie, do you concur?
I totally disagree in a good way. You guys, let me tell you, why would he release a song right now when he knows that he needs to market himself to get the whatever awards? Mbona nangoja says, see, he would have done this like long time ago, because that's just PR. That's what he's doing, PR right now, and we all know that. You better get serious. We all know that's what he's doing. So that's the reality.
Julie
Does he-
ana hasira kwa sababu
Mimi sina hasira. Nilivoti.
Mimi sipendi nani kabisa.
Karen.
Nyashinsky na vote Nyashinsky.
What's an
I don't know.
Guys, first of all, do you think Nyashinsky?
stressing?
Yay.
Moriah, oh my gosh.
Uriah, like with a knife and a
I
hand.
thought you were friends.
Where?
No, on Nyash, we're not.
On yes, you're not. But I'm saying, I'm being factual, my dear. I'm being factual.
I think there is no time you cannot release music. There is no template that tells you when or when not to release a song.
No,
you
but
can
that's-
release a song anytime you want.
But that's been a whole
No,
year.
you
What have they
to
been waiting
strategize,
for?
Mariah.
A
You
whole
have to
year.
strategize.
A
Musicians
whole year.
strategize.
Exactly.
They plan.
Walikuwa
Like,
naandika. Sasa ndio uzuri imetoka tu.
Good things take time.
So me, I personally think,
I
guys,
still don't
I
agree to
think this collaboration, by the way, is like inapatia Nyashinski like
An upper hand.
an upper hand, because now the Nigerian fans are going to listen to Nyashinski and be like, yo,
This guy
has good music,
You know,
and he's from Kenya. So kidogo
Let me tell you why Nigeria actually is going to lose on this.
Wow.
Politically speaking, you know, Kenya, we vote as blocks. Like we are divided, into blocks. Ukiangalia there are two Nigerian music musicians hapo. So
Davido and
hiyo wa Nigeria watagawana into half. You know, there's South African, so South Africa watagawana huko. So East and Central Africa will vote for Nyash. That's the stronghold. That is the Rakanibi.
you guys, if Nyash fails, you all owe me something.
which is
I'll say state my price later. What should I tell you right now?
So if
he's
he
going
wins,
to fail with one vote, na Shino na Davido, we are going to deport you to Nigeria.
You better. I'll be so glad.
We'll call you
I will go. I will go.
Chioma or some weird names, and then
I will go very fast,
guys,
very fast.
Alright, sasa wacha turuke into the next topic. Sawa sawa.
Minyamaza.
Guys, now remember, Isukwati, we're the only ones giving you the sauce, the juice. Send in those comments. Tell us what you guys think. Okay, 22162 is the SMS line. All right. Now, our second story, the council newest daddy. That's right. I bet you have no idea who is actually the dad. All right. So let me break it down to you. Mad Trucks, the double tap hit maker, has now welcomed baby number 2 into his growing family. The council member is indeed a family man and who loves and cherishes his wife. This is after he recently introduced his lovely family to his fans on social media platform. Have a look. Indeed, Mad Trucks did get down to one more addition in his growing family. Like, who knew Madi would turn out to be the sweetest dad in town? Yes, guys, the council's Mad Trucks is actually a committed family man. Mad Trucks recently introduced his wife to his fans by taking it to social media to shower her with love, terming her as a constant reminder of how blessed he is. He said, and I quote, "My love, having you by my side serves as a constant reminder of how blessed I am. Asante Baba." Mad Trucks has been a family man for almost 1 year and a half and is now welcoming baby number 2 in his growing family. The now father of 2 lovely kids introduced the newest member of the family to his fans on social media, saying, "What an interesting day. Karibu Dunia Malaika." Guys, just how sweet is that? We wish you well, Madi. For Y254 News Highlights, I am Karen Njisa. Trucks of all people, a dad. And then, funny enough, he told us about his family this year. Mind you, he has been a father for 1.5 years. One and a half
years. Yeah.
Yes, Julie, I'll start with you. Madi, being a dad, did you ever even have like a clue this guy would make a good father?
A good father.
Yeah.
Yes, you know, it's pretty easy. When you see these guys hanging out around people, when they go for their concerts and events, actually to tell you who's a good man and who's a bad man, like the person who puts their family first, the way they act when interacting with people will tell you this person is either a good dad or a bad dad. So to be Madi being a dad again, I'm not surprised, but I'm just surprised at the fact that the chick is pretty.
So pretty, by
the chick is so pretty, like she's so pretty. I know.
Alipita nayo. But guys, my concern is, why should he tell us about this 1 year later?
Why shouldn't he tell?
Exactly, he's a celebrity, so we need to know about what's going on around them.
Actually, do you agree with this
story? Nani anaweza potelea hospitali hatujui moja. Sasa lazima kwanza alete kitu kwa dunia ndio tukubali. Kitu ya pili, kubali Mad Trucks. Hiyo jina tu imekubali.
Manze.
Wazimu. Chochote tunaweza fanyika mwezi yoyo.
Mwezi yoyote.
Tunaweza nyorosha ingine tena mwezi ingine.
Sikia venye mzee anaongea.
No, Karen, unajua, what I think is, you know, Mad Trucks, when unasema ati, why is he telling you now?
Yeah.
If he didn't tell you, you'd start speculation.
Yeah, like he's gay.
And you know, we have some 2 kinds of celebrities out there, especially the men, the Kenyan musicians. Kuna wenye I totally admire. the Nonini, the Nameless.
Jua
Jua Kali. I saw them start from a long time ago. And they have families, and like Nameless, he's so proud of his family. You look up to him and you're like, yeah, when I grow up, I'd like to have a family like that. Now, kuna wengine pia walianza na hiyo enzi na they are dating girls who were born in 1994. I would say not influence.
I wanna baby.
You've already said.
and Mustafa. Uncle
Unajua, so I think for mad tracks, ako tu poa, but maze light skin.
Mi naona, by the way, Mad Tracks ametuambia hizi vitu zote 1 year later simply because what's his name, Diamond Platnumz is in a tight leash somewhere in TZ, very troubled. Okay, akitafuta mwingine. All right guys, now let's move on to our third story tonight. Suspected thief saved by Uhuru. Interesting. Now, a 22-year-old man narrowly escaped death after he was found in possession of a stolen goat at Makuyu Market. President Uhuru Kenyatta may not be aware, but he saved his life. Have a story.
Murang'a County residents pardoned one Richard Masharia solely because of the repeat presidential elections, which is scheduled for the 26th of this month. The residents who beat up the man for about 2 hours and were just about to set him on fire when a few of them asked him to produce both his identity and voter's card. It was after he produced them that the mob decided to forgive the man. Masharia did confess to his crime and was released on a stern warning from the residents who claim he was only lucky because of President Uhuru Kenyatta's vote basket. Hilda Wadhivi, Y254 News Updates.
Yo, unaibaje mbuzi? Okay, ziuibiwa lakini then again
peke yake ama mbuzi ilikuwa inaenda wapi? Unje pia maswali tubaki tukijiuliza. Hii mbuzi alikuwa anapeleka aikule peke yake na ama na jeshi yake.
Sini ya Christmas. Hii ni mbuzi ya Christmas, by the way. Because shopping starts now. Ama aje Moraya.
Ama maybe kuna dem alikuwa ameai na ameambiwa, amesema mimi sina do, like I cannot afford to bring all the cows and all the goats and all that. Akasema, hii moja tu yenye nimeiba hii ndo nitaenda nayo. So
kuna kitu Juli unanificha.
Nakuficha nini?
Maybe nani alikataa mbuzi
alisema fanya hivi, leta mbuzi kwanza. The parents said leta anything, if you don't have anything acha kitu tu moja hivi ndio tutaona uko serious. So maybe
that is love. That is love
These are things to do for love.
Number one, who said even it's a love story?
No, we're just
speculating.
Unajua ndio nilikuwa nakwambia, unajua Kenya ni very funny. Kenyans, they take a situation,
including Julie.
Huyu alikuwa hapa, lakini they know what happens, sijui them, sijui what, wameanza kuangalia possibilities.
Lakini surely
mbuzi unapeleka wapi?
Unauza na umeiba.
Kwani mbuzi ya kuiba mtu
angeiba do tu. Afu that's what you're trying to say.
Ni kama mlikuwa na chama moja na hiyo mbuzi.
Unajua, acha nikwambie, uzuri wa kuiba mbuzi haikujengi na maka. Unaweza iba tu na uende na uuze. Nani atajua?
Mbona basi alipatwa? Yeye alipatwa.
So now guys,
alipatwa. Alikuwa anaenda na mbuzi wapi?
Point is,
Uhuru by the way hajui ati amesave life ya mbuzi.
Ni wamsamehe wakati kumpeleka kwa polisi, alafu siku ya kupiga kura
hiyo mbuzi iliibwa wachinje
ama ikuwe hata jamaa atapiga.
Mimi mbuzi naona alikuwa anaenda pate dem yake hapo, tunaenda kwa hapo. Kuku unapelekaje? Utapelekea nini parents wa wife wako kuku?
Like first of all mimi nikaletewa kuku kwa my dowry.
Imagine.
Anapelekanga nini?
Like do we look like shisha
pot or something?
Slay queen kwani anapelekanga nini kama dowry?
Lakini unajua shisha pot ni very expensive by the way.
No, si shisha pot ya nani? Kuku na si full. Si eti kwa live ishakufa imechinjwa nusu.
Kwanza ni vidole.
No, hapo tumekataa.
Hapo mmekataa, lakini lazima tusonge mbele.
Lakini uamuzi wa mbuzi
kiboko haya atakipata.
If it's for love akimumwache. To me understand things people do for love.
Ulijoje ni love?
Inaweza kuwa ni love, nimesema it can be love. That's the only way you can actually go an extra mile ufanye kila kitu ndio upate huo dem.
My lovely panelist, stealing is bad. It's not right. It's against whether
na bado labda kwa friends.
On to a more sad story. Guys, 6 people have been killed because they were accused of being vampires. Now, the United Nations has pulled staff out of southern Malawi after a suspicious lynch mob killed at least 6 people for being vampires. Wow.
More than 100 riot officers were drafted into the region in response to the killings, but terrified armed mobs continued hunting for vampires on the streets and set up roadblocks. Malawi Police Service said the victims had been accused of trying to suck people's blood as part of magic rituals. UN staff fled from 2 districts in the south of the country this week after 6 people were killed in the UN staff fled from 2 districts in the south of the country this week after 6 people were killed in 3 separate incidents in the area surrounding Mulanje Mountain. The most recent attack happened at the weekend when an angry mob beat 2 people to death because they suspected the 2 victims of being bloodsuckers. Police spokesman James Kadadzera said the victims were traveling to pray close to the mountain when they were intercepted by a violent crowd on their way through a village. For Y254 News Highlights, my name is Abdul Razak Ngutia.
United Nations to pull out their staff from a country, it means it's a big deal. My people, first of all, how do you give birth to a vampire? Ama, how are vampires born? Kindly break it down for me and the viewers seated at home watching.
I remember there was one case I've ever read about called the Salem witch trials. People were killed in a place called Salem because they were suspected witches. Now, the test of you being a witch, basically, as long as people think you're a witch, the test was you're thrown in water. If you sink, you're a witch. If you float, you're a witch. If you sink, that means the spirits of the underground have taken you in. That means you're one of them. If you float, they've rejected you. That means they don't want to be associated with you. You're still one of them. So I don't think there's anyone who's a vampire. Of course, it's in the pop culture, it's in the movies. But in real sense, kuna watu self-proclaimed vampires. There are people who drink blood and sour. But
Masai, as you say.
No, Masai.
Okay.
Masai takes
I know it's a yeah.
That's food, yeah. So to me, I think it's unaona ile fununu na zinasamba and then people believe in them. That's what I think. Sidhani kuna kitu kama hiyo ati vampires exist.
Afulu.
To me, wangekuwa na proof ya kutosha kwamba vampire ameuma mtu, ningejua kuna vampire. Lakini wanatuonesha ile movie niliona last week but one ndio wanatuonesha picha zao hapa. Wacheni kuimagine hakuna vampires.
Julie, utasemaje?
Okay, it's unbelievable. Like, we have vampires existing right now in Africa. It's hard to believe that this is actually happening, but ukiangalia pia kuna wamesema it happened, you actually withdrew from them. Kumaanisha hisi kitu tu ya kusema it's just any kind of story. There's behind every rumor there's usually some truth. So for these guys to come up and say that, by the way, there are vampires in Malawi, there's some truth behind it. So it's upon us to get to do more research. Though we have only seen vampires in Vampire Diaries.
Kama mtu alijipaka makeup
But mtu alijipaka no, but for you and to withdraw, manze wa say.
Exactly.
For you and to withdraw.
Siati, by them withdrawing doesn't qualify that it's true. They're withdrawing for safety measures.
Thank you.
Unajua ni kama
But Muraya, I think this United staff people are normally protected, very protected. Okay, security, nini, you have a bouncer, security guard wherever you go. Your cars are probably bulletproof or something. Why are you pulling them out? Kwani these vampires are going to come and...
let me tell you, mass delusion is very bad. Mass delusion is a replica of what happened in 2007 when people fought each other on basis of their tribe. No, siati nimeona this guy is an enemy, but because in my head I believe he's an enemy by the virtue of his tribe, I do that. It's mass delusion. It doesn't exist. It doesn't mean that there's danger. Even in Rwanda, not like the Hutus and Tutsis kulikuwaga na anything that was. Unajua hiyo bad blood between them because of tribalism. It's not something tangible. It's not anything you can see. So I think niyo mass delusion. So inafanya UN wana panic. They don't want, and then you can't go shooting guys.
Let me cut you short. But do you think guys will just wake up from nowhere and say kuna vampires without having any evidence about that?
Ndio nakwambia, it's maybe something may have happened to make them think that, but I don't think it's.
And 6 people have been killed. 6 of them. That's a big number.
Saa kwa scene
Wewe sisi sikia una movie zake tena. Afulu.
walikuwa na shoot movie gani mpaka UN wanasema watu wetu watoke.
Hey, Bonaki ya Vulu.
Wale sio kaza kushoot.
Anyway,
Hey, yako ni
yo,
special.
like
Listen,
for me, like first of all, please kindly, we are human beings. We have been created to coexist. So don't go drinking your fellow human beings' blood. Honestly,
Nani alikunywa?
no, vampires drink human
People's
beings' blood. Yeah. So
they
if I
do
talk,
that.
Ni mchawi.
It's a vampire, yeah.
it's
Oh,
a
like, I thought it
vampire,
was a
and
word
they
in
only
vampire.
exist in movies. They
Yeah.
only
I
exist
don't think
in
they
movies
exist in
and
real life.
series.
Maybe kuna
We have to
textbook
move to
kuna
our.
Kuna textbook kuna sema.
Remember, our world keeps on changing. Like at this time, people are already saying it's end time. So anything is bound to happen. So many revelations.
It's not fun.
Okay, sawa. We will see about that.
Tuache kushtua audience nyumbani by the way na history of vampires. Now, the Duchess Catherine is pregnant. Good news. Now, a royal aide has revealed that Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge, is suffering from morning sickness. The 35-year-old royal, who already has kids with Prince George, 4, and Princess Charlotte, 2, with her husband, Prince William, is currently pregnant with her 3rd child.
She made her first public appearance in 6 weeks at Buckingham Palace on Tuesday night, and the AD offered an update on her current health situation. The announcement comes in the same week the couple's eldest child, 4-year-old Prince George, is to start school at Thomas Battersea, South London. His sister Princess Charlotte is 2. The baby will be 5th in line to the throne, bumping William's brother Prince Harry down to 6th place. Until recently, if the Cambridge's new baby was a boy, it would have leapfrogged Charlotte in the line of succession. Under the rules of male primogeniture, royal sons took precedence over female siblings. Dereva Hillary for Y254 News highlights.
Wow, I mean, this is good news for the people in London. I'm sure you guys are very happy. If not the jealous people, like,
I'm not
Oh
jealous.
my God.
I'm not jealous.
you're sure?
Let me tell you
Catherine is hot to start with,
It's
very
not-
hot,
it's not about being
very
hot.
good mannered.
It's not about being hot, Karen. It's me personally. I think unaona monarchs. Of course, the world moved from there. I know maybe there are some systems there that still recognize them, but nowadays the world moved away from monarchy. So wanafanyanga those guys wakaini like some type of special.
Yeah.
Umesikia venye Karen amesoma hiyo news?
Eh.
Hadi na study.
Really?
She's suffering from morning sickness.
I know.
These are the
They're
people
not
who
human beings like
colonized
that.
us. First of all, give them credit.
No,
Give
Why
them
should you give them?
credit.
Do they even know us?
It's being reported in the media that someone is suffering from morning sickness. As in,
Yo.
We have better things to talk about
and to think of.
and to
Lakini-
think of.
Personally, if you heard that Catherine was pregnant and like the news wasn't out there, ungeskiaje like ako
But
pregnant.
is it any of my business? Like I don't have any association with her. I
You
just
do
see,
as
I
a
just see her
Kenyan.
on telly.
As a Kenyan.
Why would I be doing that?
As a Kenyan.
let me tell you something, Karen. The only-
The English you're speaking right now is British English,
Nah,
right?
It's not British. It's not. But Karen, what I think is, Nona, what's her name? What's their face? Prince who? William.
Yeah, Prince William.
That guy is overworking.
You can actually see nani one after the other. Hata kuna break kweli. There's a break in between there. But anyway,
But
when
how
it's
does she-
when you have money, you don't have to think about breaks and stuff like that. Kama ni kwenda tunaenda kama tunaendanga mbele.
And then me, like I'm like me kwa jealous at some point when it comes to Catherine's body and giving birth, and voila, in like 2 weeks, I'm not saying 2 weeks, but in just a second, the body is, you know,
Mama.
slim, nice.
Gosh.
You're wondering, hiya.
Tell you something.
Gosh.
Us here we are struggling.
Money.
Yeah,
lose
that's everything.
Food kuna menu. Monday inajulikana atakula nini? Monday, Tuesday,
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Unakula nini kesho?
I have no
Plus
idea.
also
Hata leo
could gym. Because you see, if, being that the Hazi is such a big figure in the world right now, he doesn't want his wife. Kuna wale wanaume wanasemanga udem akianza kunona hivi, then he withdraws. So for her to also keep up in keeping his man, she has to stay up in style. Akule vizuri, arudishe shape yake as normal, and like 70, when she's 70, she'll look like she's 50.
Speaking
Or
of
even
diet, by the way, Afulu, wacha nikuchanue kwa sababu hujui hii story. Ati the Queen of England takes gin and tonic at 11 a.m. 11 a.m.
11.
Always, every day, gin and tonic.
Why?
Manzi.
Gin and tonic. I mean, have you seen that body, the face, the
Just see
skin?
The body, it will tell, the body tells
Yeah.
it all what you eat. How
And
you,
she always has a glass of orange juice each morning. So me, I'm thinking like, you know, I should change my diet from uji,
plus also
mkate chai.
But you know, I normally say not hate speech, but whether you take gin and tonic at 11 a.m. or go for 3 weeks without eating, dimension inakwanga bado 6 by 6. Sisi wote hapa.
Unajua kitu gani nimekuja kujua?
Niambie.
Una tamaa mingi.
Gani hiyo?
Wow.
Sasa wataka
No, me I want to live long. I want to, mi nataka kuishi maisha marefu.
Imagine for a lady you have
Maisha
to
marefu.
fupi.
Hafulu.
Hafulu.
You don't care about how your physical appearance will be like in the next 20 years.
To my family, not to others. Mbona mnakuja
But for yourself, unaona kukula vizuri, it also helps you to keep
But you know, let me tell you,
healthy.
don't compare a fulu with, you know, we normally say,
Yes.
a man's face, it is his life story. When you look at it, you can tell his life story. A
Mwanamke
woman's
ni
face,
photocopy.
it's a work of fiction. So,
Alright,
in
alright.
autobiography, in a work of fiction.
Sawa sawa. Tumetoka London, sasa wacha tuvuke boda tuingie USA. Now guys, how about seeking help in the last minute after being accused of a myriad of sexual harassment accounts? Harvey Weinstein of the Weinstein Company Film Studio has begged top Hollywood CEOs and entrepreneurs for their support in a desperate email that he sent shortly before he was fired.
Following the latest sexual harassment accusation made by Bond girl Lea Seydoux, which provoked a myriad of accounts from non-Hollywood celebrities, the likes of Angelina Jolie, Gwyneth Paltrow and Ashley Judd, among others spanning over years, the Hollywood movie mogul has responded with a desperate plea for help. Mr. Weinstein's email posted on Twitter by Janice Min, a media strategist at Aldridge Industries, the movie mogul pleaded for help from the industry, saying, "Just give me the time to have therapy. Do not let me be fired. If the industry supports me, that is all I need." Weinstein left his daughter's LA home shortly after 3 p.m. Wednesday for Arizona treatment facility. Interestingly, that is the same place police responded early in the day when she called 911 and said her father was suicidal and depressed. Clearly, Harvey is not in a good place. For Y254 News Highlights, my name is Abdurazak Ngutia.
Kama uko hapo nyumbani enjoy this entertainment news, we got you and we got the message, yeah? Thank you so much for enjoying entertainment news, yeah? Every Thursday, keep it locked. Now, before we go, we have to discuss this sexual harassment story. This is a very big guy in the US. I mean, from, what's his name?
Weinstein, that's his name, Weinstein.
Biggest actors in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Wamepitia through this guy. But now, did you guys hear that audio when the lady recorded and the guy is actually forcing this lady to enter into his hotel room? But then the lady's like, I'm not comfortable. But then he's insisting, no, get in, I won't do anything. Man, how far can our CEOs, our employers go when it comes to sexual harassment?
One thing I fail to understand is that why are these big shots the ones misbehaving like this? And these are people who have families, they have wives, they have children.
Exactly.
And it's quite embarrassing. Does it mean that if you're in such a big position, you just take advantage of, wow, I have all these things, so I'm going to do what I want? And funny enough, Winston has harassed quite a number of many ladies. And then this one person decided to speak. Me, I don't believe in the vibe that I have to impress you sexually for me to get to raise in my career. So I also blame those ladies. Why would you just give her to such cheap things?
But this is a big guy. You want a job, you want a raise.
Let me tell you something.
This guy will, kesho asubuhi.
Morality, above all, morality stands.
Nimesikia kumsa morality.
Muraya uti. Wewe Muraya, changia basi,
I
changia.
was saying, status does not come with manners. That's why unapata we have these big shots with very small hints of manners. Unaona? Me, what I think is it's very stupid for a man to harass a woman sexually in promise of a favor. I think the world is way past that. It has reached a point where there's equality for all, right? So I don't think this guy is doing the right thing. Of course, he's doing the wrong thing. But then you find, mostly by the in entertainment industry, hapa ndo kuna kuangana hizi vitu sana, where you find these big shots. They come with these promises that I'm going to do A, B, C, D. If you're going to give this, which to me I think it's the most deploring thing that a man can ever do. Closer home, I remember there's a story I read at the Nairobian. One of former MPs, I hear he ran for presidency this year. I won't mention his name. If you know him. There's a lady who came out and said that this guy actually made her, they got intimate with the promise that he was going to give her a bursary. This was a needy student who needed a bursary. And after that, the guy vanished.
All right. Afulu, kiasi, mbio.
Si mbio.
Comments.
Makosa na kuanga ni kwa ule CEO ama makosa ni kwa huyo mwenye anakuja kutafuta kazi?
Wote.
Si wote.
Who do you wanna blame?
Ni innocent.
No,
Why would mbona agiving morality?
Kuja meeting usiku kwa nyumba yangu. Hiyo meeting ya usiku ni gani?
Sasa nikuulize, awezi sema una blame side moja.
Na hiyo scripts kuna more beyond that story ya script. You see?
So that just shows some of us are lazy. People don't believe in hard work, so they want success to just come and like.
Women who are naive.
Exactly.
Maybe he just wants me to go to his place and do.
The moment a guy invites you to his place, and this is somebody you are, maybe let me say mtu mnawakana na amesha show some kind of care characters, why would you accept to go there in the first place?
Toroka, enda kazi ingine. Kwani kazi ya kwanza?
Hey, I have a friend.
Hollywood, it's something that will happen. Hata wewe sahi umekaita alafu usikie Game of Thrones season 7 is being shot and they want you for a character.
Dancing.
I will go.
So can you say no?
I will go, but
exactly. Something that comes
no.
once in a long time. That's why
hapana.
At time unapata mtu, they do these sacrifices not out of will, ni out of circumstance.
All right,
I
guys.
understand when it comes to circumstances, but
alafu unyimwe hiyo kazi.
Kuna tu bat mahali hapo. Okay.
Now remember, guys, morality, like, you know, integrity, jiweke vizuri. As a lady, don't fall into all these advances that men make. Just be your own. Work for your own money. You know, get your money. Get your money right. Don't just get your money, but just get your money right. Now, guys, we have to wrap it up. It's the end of our entertainment bulletin. Every Thursday, tunakutana hapa and we share some of these stories. Kumbuka, you can send in your views, your comments. Tuchangamke kiasi, more juice, more sauce, and we're good to go. Guys, it's good night for me. I have been your host, Karen Jisa, but do stay tuned because Y254 has got more for you. Unfinished is actually coming up right next. Good night.